Have you ever wondered why, as we get older, intimacy and sexual health seem to become such difficult topics? Or maybe you've noticed changes in your body that have made you feel embarrassed or concerned about your sexual well-being. You're not alone. Many men over 50 experience similar struggles. But the good news is that there are ways to address these challenges and maintain a fulfilling, meaningful, intimate life. In this video, we're going to dive deep into the topic of erectile dysfunction, a condition that affects half of men over 50, and explore not just the physical causes, but the psychological factors that can play a huge role. By the end of this video, you will have a clear understanding of the steps you can take to improve your sexual health, from lifestyle changes to medical treatments and even communication strategies with your partner. You'll also learn how to navigate the emotional side of these changes, because, let's face it, intimacy is about more than just physical performance. We'll share practical, easy-to-implement advice that can help you take control of your health and your confidence, no matter your age. Stick around until the end, because the insights you'll gain here could be life-changing, not only for your sexual health but for your overall well-being. It's time to take charge and start your journey toward a healthier, more fulfilling life. Let's get started. If you are not subscribed, I recommend subscribing and activating the notification bell so you don't miss any videos. Your support means a lot to me, and if you enjoyed this video, you can help me continue spreading the valuable lessons by liking and sharing it. If you like the topic of this video, please comment 1. If you don't, please comment 0 to let me know how I can improve and make better videos for you. Now, let's begin. To truly understand what's happening with erectile dysfunction, let's break it down from the very basics. At the heart of erectile function lies blood circulation, a process so essential yet so easily disrupted as we age. Over time, our arteries, which were once flexible and efficient, can begin to stiffen or widen due to the accumulation of plaques. These plaques build up slowly, like small but stubborn roadblocks in a river, reducing the flow of blood that is crucial for achieving and maintaining an erection. It's not just a simple inconvenience, it's a fundamental issue that impacts everything. You see, an erection is largely dependent on the flow of blood, and anything that interferes with this blood flow can directly affect sexual function. This becomes even more challenging as we get older because certain conditions that impact blood circulation, like hypertension, high cholesterol, and diabetes, become more common with age. For example, studies have revealed something quite alarming. Men who suffer from hypertension or high blood pressure are up to 70% more likely to experience erectile dysfunction than men with normal blood pressure. And it's not just hypertension. Diabetes is another serious factor. Men living with diabetes are not only at higher risk for a range of health issues, but they are also twice as likely to experience problems with erections compared to men without the condition. These are real, serious challenges that many of us face as we grow older, and they shouldn't be taken lightly. It's so important to understand how these conditions are intricately tied to erectile dysfunction, because, as much as we may want to ignore it, the truth is that they play a major role. But physical factors alone don't tell the full story. There's a whole emotional and psychological side to erectile dysfunction that is often overlooked. One of the most significant aspects is the role of hormones. Specifically testosterone, the hormone that plays a pivotal role in male sexual function. As men age, testosterone levels naturally decline, which can have a profound impact on sexual desire and performance. It's not just about libido. This drop in testosterone can leave men feeling less confident, less energetic, and sometimes more disconnected from their lenses. However, not all men will experience a significant drop in testosterone. For those who do, though, it can feel like a slow, inevitable slide into a loss of vitality, leaving them frustrated and sometimes helpless in the face of their own body's changes. It's vital to realize that desire, intimacy, and sexual health are not just physical matters. They are deeply psychological and emotional as well. So, even though the decline in testosterone may cause physical changes, it is equally important to recognize that the mind plays a huge part in all of this. Stress, anxiety, and depression can compound the issue, creating a vicious cycle of self-doubt and fear. When a man begins to experience difficulties in the bedroom, He may become consumed with worry and anxiety about his performance. This anxiety can, ironically, make it even harder to perform. It's heartbreaking. The pressure mounts, the worry deepens, and the cycle continues, leaving him feeling more isolated and frustrated. The impact is not just physical. It's emotional, too. The toll it takes on a man's self-esteem, his sense of masculinity, and his emotional connection with his partner can be profound. These emotional factors cannot be ignored. They may be the most damaging aspect of erectile dysfunction. The shame, the embarrassment, the feelings of inadequacy, it all adds to the stress that exacerbates the problem. It's crucial to address both the physical and psychological components of erectile dysfunction to truly heal and restore confidence in one's sexual health. Understanding that this is a shared experience, not something to hide or ignore, can help take away the stigma and open the door to the kind of care and support that's necessary for both body and mind. Performance anxiety, that constant fear of not being good enough, can quickly become a mental trap, an overwhelming cycle that feels incredibly hard to break free from. It's that nagging worry that you won't be able to perform during intimate moments, that deep-seated fear of letting down yourself or your partner. This anxiety doesn't just fade away on its own. The more a man focuses on the possibility of failure, the more his anxiety intensifies. This leads to an unfortunate spiral, where the fear of not being able to perform only makes the situation worse. It's a vicious cycle. The more you worry about not being able to satisfy your partner or yourself, the more likely it is that this very concern will manifest in reality. This can be deeply frustrating, and it's often emotionally taxing, especially when it happens repeatedly. What started as a simple worry slowly escalated into a full-blown fear, making it harder to relax and truly enjoy intimacy. But here's the kicker: this isn't just a physical problem. It's deeply psychological as well. The mental pressure begins to build, and what could have been a natural, spontaneous act becomes riddled with anxiety and self-doubt. And it doesn't help that our society has such rigid expectations when it comes to intimacy. There's this persistent myth that every intimate encounter must be accompanied by an erection, and that failure to perform in this way somehow diminishes the value of the experience. This social conditioning affects both men and women, causing unnecessary stress and strain. The belief that sex must look a certain way can trap both partners into thinking that physical performance is the be-all and end-all of their connection. This mistaken belief doesn't just put pressure on the man, it can also strain the relationship, making both partners feel inadequate or disappointed when things don't go as expected. The truth is that intimacy is far more than just physical performance. Intimacy is about emotional connection, mutual understanding, and the deeper bond between partners. It's about shared moments of affection, tenderness, and closeness, things that go beyond the mechanics of an erection. This societal expectation that intimacy must always involve an erection needs to be rethought. The pressure to meet these unrealistic standards of perfect sex can prevent you from seeing that intimacy in its most meaningful form is about much more than just one aspect of physical function. True intimacy is not defined by a moment's physical outcome, but by the emotional connection, trust, and respect that you share with your partner. It's about enjoying the journey together, without the constant fear of judgment or failure. So, rethinking the traditional narrative of what intimacy should be is a crucial step in reducing anxiety and rediscovering the joy of connection. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment 1 below to let me know that you are still here with me. Now, the good news is that there are solutions, many of them, that can help break this cycle of anxiety and improve erectile dysfunction. And these solutions don't just rely on medications. There are practical, lifestyle changes that can be incredibly effective. Some of the most powerful steps you can take are those that empower you to regain control over your body, mind, and sexual health without relying solely on drugs or therapies. Let's start with the basics. Lifestyle changes. These may sound simple, but they are often the most impactful and transformative in the long run. First and foremost, regular physical activity is one of the best ways to enhance both physical and emotional health. Exercise not only improves blood circulation, which is critical for erectile function, but it also reduces stress, anxiety, and depression, key contributors to performance anxiety. Even simple activities like walking, swimming, or yoga can have a profound impact. These activities get your blood flowing, reduce stress hormones like cortisol, and release feel-good endorphins that improve your mood and overall sense of well-being. Yoga, in particular, can be a game changer for both physical health and mental relaxation. It helps you to be more in tune with your body, reducing the stress that often fuels performance anxiety. These activities don't just promote better circulation, they also help you build confidence in your body's ability to perform naturally, reducing the fear that often accompanies intimacy. In addition to exercise, diet plays a significant role in maintaining healthy erectile function. Eating a balanced diet, rich in fruits, vegetables, lean proteins, and healthy fats, can help keep your arteries clear and your heart in good shape, both of which are crucial for maintaining healthy blood flow to all parts of your body. Healthy fats, such as those found in olive oil and avocados, are especially beneficial for cardiovascular health. They help to lower cholesterol and keep your blood vessels flexible, ensuring that blood flows freely when you need it most. A healthy diet is more than just about weight loss or looking good. It's about giving your body the nutrients it needs to function properly, including your sexual health. But let's not forget the impact of harmful habits. Smoking and excessive alcohol consumption can have a seriously negative impact on erectile function. Tobacco, for instance, is known to damage blood vessels, making it harder for blood to flow to the penis, which can impair erectile function. The chemicals in cigarettes reduce nitric oxide levels in the blood, which is crucial for maintaining an erection. So, quitting smoking is one of the most important things you can do for your sexual health and your overall well-being. Alcohol, while it may offer temporary relief in the form of relaxation, can also impede sexual performance. Excessive alcohol use can dull sensitivity and reduce arousal, making it more difficult to achieve or maintain an erection. Moderation is key, and being mindful of how much alcohol you consume can help you avoid this pitfall. By making these lifestyle changes, you're not just improving your physical health, you're also taking proactive steps to reduce the anxiety and stress that can contribute to erectile dysfunction. As you strengthen your body, you'll also begin to build confidence, not just in your physical appearance, but in your ability to handle intimate moments without the overwhelming fear of failure. With time, patience, and commitment, these changes can lead to significant improvements, not just in erectile function, but in your overall emotional well-being and self-esteem. The road to improving erectile function is not just about medications or medical treatments. It's about understanding the full picture, recognizing how mental, emotional, and physical health are all interconnected, and taking small, consistent steps toward regaining control. When you make these changes, be it through exercise, diet, quitting harmful habits, or addressing psychological factors, you are giving yourself the best chance at a healthier, more satisfying intimate life. It's about understanding that performance doesn't define you, connection does. True intimacy comes from being fully present with your partner, enjoying the moment, and embracing the beauty of your relationship in all its forms. When discussing medical treatments for erectile dysfunction, ED, it's important to understand that there are several avenues available, each with its own benefits and drawbacks. One of the most commonly known treatments involves oral medications such as Viagra, sildenafil, Cialis, tadalafil, and Levitra, vardenafil. These drugs work by increasing blood flow to the penis, helping to achieve and maintain an erection. While they are often effective, they are not a cure-all and should not be considered a quick fix. These medications function by relaxing the blood vessels in the penis, allowing more blood to flow into the area. However, their effectiveness depends largely on the underlying cause of the erectile dysfunction. For instance, if ED is caused by physical factors like poor blood circulation, these medications may work well. But if the issue is primarily psychological, they may have little effect. However, it's important to remember that these medications are not without risks. Side effects can range from mild, headaches, dizziness, flushing, to more serious concerns such as heart palpitations or sudden vision changes. In addition, these drugs can interact negatively with other medications, particularly those used for heart conditions or high blood pressure. For this reason, it is essential to consult with a healthcare provider before starting any form of ED medication. The doctor will need to evaluate your overall health and determine whether these medications are suitable for you, considering any underlying conditions you may have. For men with specific health conditions, such as heart disease or those who take certain medications, these drugs may not be safe to use. In some cases, doctors might recommend alternatives, such as penile injections or suppositories, which can directly improve blood flow to the penis. These treatments are often used when oral medications are ineffective or contraindicated. Hormone therapy is another option for men whose erectile dysfunction is linked to low testosterone levels. Testosterone plays a significant role in male sexual function, affecting libido, energy, mood, and even muscle mass. As men age, their testosterone levels naturally decrease, which can result in a range of symptoms, including a reduced sex drive, fatigue, mood swings, and, of course, difficulties with erections. For some men, testosterone replacement therapy, TRT, may be recommended to restore hormone levels to normal. However, hormone therapy comes with its own set of risks. TRT should always be closely monitored by a healthcare professional because too much testosterone can lead to complications such as liver damage, increased red blood cell production, and a higher risk of prostate issues. The goal of TRT is to restore testosterone levels within a healthy range, but the treatment must be carefully managed to avoid overuse. It's crucial to remember that testosterone is not just about sex drive, it's about overall health. When testosterone is in balance, it contributes to energy, mental clarity, bone density, and even cardiovascular health. For these reasons, maintaining a healthy balance is critical, and any decision regarding hormone replacement therapy should be made with careful consideration of all the potential risks and benefits. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment below to let me know that you are still here with me. But while medical treatments like drugs and hormone therapy can offer relief, it's essential not to overlook the psychological and emotional aspects of erectile dysfunction. This is where many men struggle, as the pressure to perform in the bedroom can lead to anxiety, stress, and a heightened sense of inadequacy. Performance anxiety is an emotional trap that can create a vicious cycle. The more a man worries about not being able to perform, the more anxiety builds up, which in turn makes it even harder to perform. The fear of failure becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy, creating a cycle of frustration and discouragement that can be incredibly difficult to break. Social expectations also contribute to this pressure. There's a widespread misconception that intimacy is only meaningful if it includes an erection. This misguided belief places unnecessary stress on both the man and his partner, leading to feelings of frustration, guilt, and shame. But the truth is, intimacy goes far beyond physical performance. Intimacy is about connection, about mutual understanding and emotional closeness. It's about the bond between partners, not just the act itself. Rethinking the way we approach intimacy and sexuality can be liberating. Letting go of the pressure to meet unrealistic standards allows for a more fulfilling, less stressful experience, where both partners can focus on emotional connection rather than just physical outcomes. Fortunately, there are many other solutions that don't rely solely on medications or invasive treatments. Lifestyle changes are often the first step in addressing erectile dysfunction. It's no secret that regular exercise, a healthy diet, and overall good habits can significantly improve physical health, and by extension, erectile function. Engaging in activities like walking, swimming, yoga, or any form of aerobic exercise helps improve blood circulation, which is crucial for erectile function. These activities not only enhance blood flow to the genital area but also reduce stress levels, which can be a significant factor in the development of erectile dysfunction. Exercise also boosts overall energy levels and mental clarity, both of which contribute to a more positive outlook on life and, naturally, a healthier sex life. Eating a diet rich in fruits, vegetables, whole grains, and healthy fats, like those found in olive oil and nuts, helps maintain heart health and keep arteries clear. Heart disease and high cholesterol are often linked to erectile dysfunction, as they can impair blood flow throughout the body, including to the genital area. Therefore, a heart-healthy diet is not only good for your general well-being but also essential for maintaining healthy erectile function. Similarly, quitting smoking and reducing alcohol intake can have a profound effect on erectile function. Smoking damages blood vessels, reducing blood flow to the penis, while excessive alcohol consumption can interfere with the body's ability to respond to sexual stimuli. Cutting back on both tobacco and alcohol can significantly improve circulation and sexual performance over time. For men who have tried lifestyle changes and still find themselves struggling with erectile dysfunction, medical treatments may be necessary. But these treatments, whether oral medications, hormone therapy, or injections, are not one-size-fits-all solutions. They should always be pursued under the guidance of a healthcare professional, who can assess the risks and tailor the treatment to the individual's unique needs and circumstances. The key is to approach erectile dysfunction holistically, by addressing not only the physical causes but also the emotional, psychological, and relational factors that contribute to it. Ultimately, communication between partners is crucial. The pressure to perform in intimate situations can affect both the man and his partner, so it's vital to maintain an open and honest dialogue. Talking openly about what you feel, what worries you, and what you both expect from your sexual relationship can help reduce anxiety and build trust. It's important to remember that sexual satisfaction is not defined by frequency or duration, but by emotional connection, mutual respect, and shared pleasure. A fulfilling intimate life does not rely solely on physical performance. It's about the love, care, and tenderness shared between partners, the little gestures of affection that create a bond far deeper than mere physicality. In fact, as intimacy matures over time, it can become even more meaningful than in youth, although perhaps in a different way. As we age, intimacy shifts, but it does not fade. The touch of a hand, the look of understanding, the simple act of being close to someone, these become just as important as the physical aspects of intimacy. The richness of these experiences cannot be measured by the same metrics we used in our younger years. In maturity, intimacy evolves into something more profound, more tender, and often even more fulfilling. In conclusion, erectile dysfunction is not something to be feared or ashamed of. It is a natural part of the aging process for many men, and while it can be challenging, it is not insurmountable. With the right combination of lifestyle changes, medical treatment, and open communication, men can continue to enjoy satisfying, meaningful intimacy well into their later years. It's not about recapturing the past, but rather embracing a new, more connected version of intimacy, one that is emotionally fulfilling, mutually respectful, and rooted in genuine love and understanding. For those who prefer a more natural approach to addressing erectile dysfunction, there are also devices such as vacuum pumps that can be an effective solution. These devices work by creating a vacuum around the intimate areas, which increases blood flow and facilitates an erection. While the process may not be the most glamorous or romantic, many couples find that using a vacuum pump is a practical and reliable option, especially when other methods, such as medications, are not suitable or effective. These devices offer a non-invasive alternative for those who may want to avoid medication or for situations where pharmaceuticals just aren't working. It's important to note that vacuum pumps can be used in conjunction with other treatments or as a standalone option. Their simplicity, combined with the results they offer, makes them a valuable tool in managing erectile dysfunction, providing men with a sense of control and confidence that might have been lost during their struggles with ED. Now, I want to emphasize something deeply important. Erectile dysfunction is not something you should face alone. Many men feel isolated or ashamed when experiencing this challenge, but it's critical to understand that you are not alone. If you feel overwhelmed or insecure, reaching out for support can make all the difference. Whether it's through a sex therapist, a doctor, or even a support group, there are professionals and communities that can offer guidance, understanding, and encouragement. These are not signs of weakness, but rather steps toward regaining control over your well-being. Sexual health is a crucial part of our overall quality of life, and no one should suffer in silence. With the right support and a proactive approach, there is always a way to improve your sexual health and overall happiness. Finally, I want to leave you with a powerful and reassuring thought. Erectile dysfunction, especially as we age, is not the end of a fulfilling sexual life. In fact, with the right information, open communication, and support from knowledgeable professionals, it's entirely possible to continue enjoying a rich, satisfying, and meaningful intimate life well into the later stages of life. Mature sexuality does not have to look like it did in youth, but it can be equally, if not more, rewarding if approached with understanding, patience, and the right mindset. The most important thing to remember is that sexual well-being is deeply intertwined with your overall health and happiness. Don't underestimate the power of taking care of yourself, both physically and emotionally. By maintaining a healthy body, nurturing your emotional health, and being open about your needs, you can continue to have a fulfilling, joyful, and intimate connection with your partner. And as always, here at Sabia, Old Age Sexuality and Health, we are committed to helping you navigate these challenges with the utmost respect, compassion, and knowledge. We understand the complexities that come with aging and intimacy, and we're here to support you in finding the solutions and strategies that work best for you. Together, we can ensure that your sexual health continues to contribute to your overall well-being and happiness, no matter your age. Thank you for joining us today and for taking the time to explore such an important topic. So, what have you learned so far? Have you gained new insights into how erectile dysfunction is connected to aging and the factors that play a role, such as blood circulation, hormones, and emotional health? Or perhaps you've discovered practical solutions, from lifestyle changes to medical treatments and natural alternatives, that can make a real difference in improving sexual health. I encourage you to take a moment and think about one thing you've learned from this video that you will bring into your life moving forward. What's one new piece of knowledge or strategy that you are excited to apply to help improve your own health or intimacy? Feel free to share your thoughts with us in the comments below. We'd love to hear what resonated with you and how you plan to take action. And if you found this video helpful, please leave your comment, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. By subscribing, you'll stay updated on more valuable content that can help you live a healthier, happier life. Remember, your well-being is our priority, and together, we can continue this journey toward better health and intimate well-being. Thank you for watching, and we look forward to seeing you in the next video.